I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Hey.
There's a new show that's just exploded to #1 on Netflix. And if you haven't watched it yet, you're already behind. Adolescence is the 4-part crime drama that's dominating timelines, sparking heated debates and leaving viewers absolutely wrecked. But this isn't just another trending title. Every single episode plays out in real time. Filmed in one unbroken shot, no cuts, no room to breathe. It drops you straight into the chaos of a family unraveling after their 13-year-old son is accused of murder. It's uncomfortable, gripping, and impossible to look away from. And yeah, there's a reason everyone is talking about it. Adolescence begins with a nightmare scenario no parent ever wants to imagine. 13-year-old Jamie Miller is arrested for the murder of a classmate. No warning, no explanation, just a knock on the door and a family's world turned upside down. His father, Eddie, played with raw, gut-wrenching intensity by Stephen Graham, is thrown into a spiral of confusion, fear, and disbelief. Alongside him is Manda, Jamie's mother, trying to hold on as their son's life is dissected by detectives, the media, and a system that wants answers fast. You've got Detective Inspector Bascom, relentless but measured, a clinical psychologist, Bryony, who's trying to peel back the layers of Jamie's mind. And all the while, you're stuck in that house, or that station, or that van. No cutaways, no relief, just escalating tension and heartbreak. This isn't your standard crime thriller. There are no flashy twists, no CSI-style theatrics. Adolescence is grounded in painful realism, a slow-burning pressure cooker of a story that feels uncomfortably close to home. Real quick, something every streamer needs to know. Think your Netflix has everything? Not even close. With ExpressVPN, you can unlock shows and movies only available in other countries. It's a total game changer, and we've partnered with them to hook you up with a special discount you'll only find through this link in the description and in the comments. Don't miss it. Let's jump right back in. What really sets Adolescence apart, and what has everyone talking, is its groundbreaking one-shot format. Every single episode is filmed in real time, using a single, continuous take. That means once the camera starts rolling, there are no edits, no cuts, no do-overs, just pure, uninterrupted storytelling. It's a bold stylistic choice, but it's not just there to look cool. This method pulls you in deep. It creates an almost unbearable sense of immediacy, trapping you inside the emotional chaos with the characters. You're not watching things happen. You're living them minute by minute, breath by breath. The man behind the camera? Philip Barantini, the director who stunned audiences with Boiling Point, brings the same unrelenting intensity here. With the help of the DJI Ronin 4D camera, his crew choreographs each shot like a dance, moving through tight corridors, up staircases, into vehicles, and across entire neighborhoods. It's a logistical nightmare, but on screen, it's absolutely seamless. Sometimes the camera lingers in silence. Other times, it's sprinting through the streets in a panic, but it never blinks. And because it never blinks, you never get a break from the tension. It's claustrophobic, raw, and emotionally exhausting in the best possible way. And that's the genius of the one-shot. It's not just a stylistic flex, it's a storytelling weapon, one that makes you feel like you're trapped in the nightmare alongside this family, never knowing what's coming next.
Right, go on.
So, is Adolescence based on a true story? Not exactly. The characters and events are fictional, but the inspiration is painfully real. Co-creator and star Stephen Graham was moved to create this show after reading repeated news stories about young boys committing violent acts, including shocking cases of teen-on-teen stabbings. The kind of headlines that leave you asking, how did we get here? The series is a response, not to a single case, but to a wider crisis. It dives headfirst into the rising tide of male rage, peer pressure, social media influence, and the dangerous silence around boys' mental health. Graham, alongside writer Jack Thorne, didn't want to tell a story about gang violence or broken homes. Instead, they asked, what if this happened to an ordinary family, one like yours? That's what hits hardest about Adolescence. This isn't a show about bad people. It's about good people blindsided by something they never saw coming, and forced to question everything they thought they knew about their child, their community, and themselves. The performances in Adolescence are nothing short of phenomenal, and that's no exaggeration. Stephen Graham delivers one of his most heartbreaking roles yet as Eddie, a father caught between disbelief and devastation. You can feel the weight of every moment in his eyes, and in a one-shot format, there's nowhere to hide. No second takes, no safety net, just pure, raw emotion unfolding in real time. But the real revelation here is Owen Cooper as Jamie. This is his debut role, and he holds the screen with a quiet, unsettling intensity that's impossible to look away from. His scenes in the interrogation room, where you're never quite sure if he's a victim or something else entirely, chilling. Aaron Doherty as Bryony, the psychologist, brings so much compassion and tension to her sessions with Jamie, and Ashley Walters commands every frame as the lead detective, walking that fine line between duty and empathy. They're living these roles, and it shows in every breath, every glance, every pause that stretches just a second too long. Now let's talk about that ending, without giving anything away. The final episode of Adolescence hits like a gut punch. It doesn't tie things up in a neat little bow, because that's not what this show is about. It leaves you sitting in the discomfort, the uncertainty, and the emotional wreckage that these characters are left with. And somehow, it feels more honest because of that. What it means for Jamie, his family, and the investigators. It's all open to interpretation. Some viewers say the finale left them speechless. Others say it broke them. Scroll through TikTok or Reddit right now, and you'll find people spiraling, debating who was really at fault, or rewatching scenes with new context. It's the kind of ending that sparks conversation, not just closure, and maybe that's the point. This story doesn't end with credits. It lingers. It forces you to wrestle with your own opinions about justice, parenting, and what it means to protect someone you love, even when you're not sure they deserve it. Adolescence isn't just another crime show. It's a masterclass in tension, emotion, and storytelling. From its relentless one-shot filming style to the powerhouse performances, this series grips you from the first frame and doesn't let go. What really sets it apart is its emotional depth. It's not about detectives solving a case. It's about a family unraveling, a community shaken, and a boy at the center of a tragedy that feels all too real. In a sea of slick, formulaic thrillers, Adolescence dares to be raw, honest, and deeply human. So, should you watch it? Absolutely. If you're into gripping, realistic dramas that stick with you long after the credits roll, Adolescence is a must-watch.
It was my knife.
If you're new here, we normally drop videos ranking the top 10 shows and movies streaming across every major platform. But with Adolescence dominating the charts and the conversation, we had to dive deep into this one. Did you like this style of video? Want to see more deep dives on the shows everyone's talking about? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're dropping 5 to 7 videos every week to keep you up to date on the hottest new movies and TV shows worth watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one.